I usually have my little cup thing which helps for the lighting, but I dropped it and it went down a crack. And it is gone forever. It is now part of the cave. It is now our contribution to the cave folklore. So, I'm not sure whether to do this on my stomach or my back, but I think I'm gonna do it on my back and then roll to my stomach, so. Warning, the actions and stunts performed in this video were done so by professionals. Do not enter a cave without a cave tour guide. I'm going to, you can see, it's a good angle for you to see this situation here. So I'm gonna go underneath here like this. And that's no problem. But then I'm gonna turn my shoulder. Well, I got to get through here first. Bring my little light through, as we like to. Sorry about the banging. Elbows through. Crack this way isn't too bad. So now that I'm in here and gravity's pulling me down, I'm just, hey buddy, I just have to be mindful to keep my, keep myself centered here where I can push a little. And that's fine. So I'm waiting here for my friend Andrew to get here. We're gonna do some vertical caving today. There's one last cave on this hill that he found, a pretty deep pit, and so I said, hey, we'll come up on an afternoon. You can see the sun is shining. It's so far below freezing outside. We can get to these. I was glad I didn't, because same thing happened last time we did this, is I had like 3 caving trips in 1 week. Well,
it's in the same crack.
Oh, okay, I see. So you need to identify it from the top?
I think it'd be much easier to identify.
All right, here goes Andrew. Try to stay out of his way a little bit.
A little bit of a weird drop.
Yeah.
To get your footing. It's a nice one for like rappelling quickly. Whew, yeah. Gotta get around these a little bit.
Yeah, I think that I could. Oh, he went under. Nice.
Wow, there's actually a little tunnel over here.
I could literally fall and still be smoother than you were at the bottom.
I wasn't very graceful.
But you were first, so. I really feel like that justifies my statement. I didn't want to sit down like, crutch high in this thing. Do you want to look? I'll follow you.
Look.
In the crack?
Oh, down there?
I know.
If I ever am in a survival situation, need syringes, I know where to look.
That's right.
Rocky Beach Caves.
Okay, so Andrew's going down through the bottom, and you get a better idea how nasty this is. Or how amazing it is. I'll let him do the dirty work. I'll let him be brave today. You go be brave, Andrew!
Oh, all right, there's even another passage from here. It's not too bad, you're almost there.
Oh, yeah, but almost where? I'm going feet first.
The cave is full of loosely arranged boulders and rocks, which provide some tunneling connection between large rooms. But these connections are not always safe, and almost never
I can see that from the other side.
Deciding the correct approach to navigate these awkward passages is up to the individual caver. Since many of these connections are vertical, we chose to descend feet first most of the time.
Woo! So we're going down in here. This seems to go way below. See, half the time, you just find the cave. But there's a good bit of the time you get more than you bargained for if you're willing to be dumb. Yeah.
Here too.
It was tight with gear.
Yeah, this is tight spot. I feel it on my back.
Yeah, my gear got caught a few times. I had to just be patient.
It's like a circuit. If you're playing with someone, you could just ascend twice. You found the moth party.
You found the moth party. There's a lot of moths in there. I'm fully stuck.
I'm wiggling.
Oh.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, I'm here. I can help.
I got it.
I'm just saying, if you got stuck. There's two of us.
I got in my pockets. That's not helping me get past the spot.
I interpret that as literal. I was like, I've done that. Bro, that looks tight as heck. First, you can crawl. It's kind of a crab walk, right? So I'm sticking my legs out in front of me and just scooching on my back down through the cracks. Andrew went through this head first because he's a maniac.
So look, that goes pretty far as I can tell. There's a great one right behind you, and there's one that goes up.
And this would be our doom. But it was a separate trip with Jacob in which I would first successfully traverse the narrow crack.
So Andrew and I came in here the other day, and we left a little bit on the table because we weren't sure what we were getting into. But so Jacob and I came back to finish up the map, and we opened up a whole new corridor, and it turned into this giant space. So now I am simply gonna make this crawl. So I'm gonna set up this camera. I'm gonna crawl through this. It's very tight. And I'm gonna set up the camera, and then I'm gonna make the crawl again, and that's how you get those. But it will help the narrative. And then we won't try to break the video apart into, we won't try to make one narrative. We'll split it. We'll just show that Andrew and I did part of the cave, and then Jacob and I did part of the cave, and I'll try to find a way to make a video out of that. That's all much harder than caving. Making videos is harder than caving. Because to me, this is fun. This is a fun crawl to make. It's difficult right now because I'm trying to crawl through here with the camera, and since I have a camera, I'm trying to bring proper lights. And that all works towards it being just cramped and difficult and you know, kind of unforgiving. I'm in a spot here where I can easily pass, but it's hard to pass with all this gear. So here's a situation where I've been going this way, and now I'm gonna have to turn my back and sort of go up under here like this, which is, it may well open up, but that does not make it. Well, the cup is gone. It fell down a crack. Problems here, I'll just sort of cover that and get through here. If not all the action here, at least some of the difficulty of it. I got a little cramp in my back. So now I can pull my arm out, and now I'm pretty free, even though I still look imprisoned. This is rocks that have fallen down and situated here. And I'm in a deep part of this cave. And this is essentially the end. And then there's this hole, and about 8 feet down in there, there's a crack. And the cave opens up again to something huge. I mean, it's impressive, and I went in so bad. However, I have to dislodge a pretty big rock.
It ultimately took several trips for us to grind and dislodge the key boulders, opening a very small and dangerous passage to the large room below.
Oh, yeah. I'm still gonna have to do some more grinding, but this is freeing it a little. Got it.
You go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear that thing go. Not as much as I thought it would go. There it goes.
We're in, buddy. So we're in the hole, and I actually just can't believe how quick that went. That was like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, seriously. We spent like hours here before.
Well, I got it off that left fulcrum, and then it just sort of like had to use this to teeter and drop.
Yep.
It's a little tight, so he's gonna have
I'll probably go feet first.
Yeah, well, you'll be able to see. Like, I would go feet first, but it's not as harrowing as you might imagine. It's a pretty nice room. I guess I'll just use this. See? I'm just excited for you to see how much space there actually was created.
Yeah, I'm sticking my feet in there first.
Yeah.
On a separate trip, this passage did collapse with a caver inside. There's a bit of that incident attached to the end of this video. The passage and section of this cave Andrew and I successfully opened is now considered too dangerous to attempt. we would be the first and the last cavers to bottom out this cave.
Oh, there's this annoying rock that you gotta like push over. It just jabs you in the butt.
You might rotate, towards the way you're going.
Well, I'm over it now.
I was thinking about going in on my stomach just because you're going to have to bend down. You're doing a Shabuski roll.
Yep.
It's a Shabuski roll. He's down in the pit. All right.
I was not able to get here.
I don't want
I think I'm on top of the rock that we pushed down.
I'll wait till you feel like you have space there.
Almost. I'm just feeling with my feet. I can still feel this whole... Okay, I need to take a breather. Too much Tetrising.
Oh, you got a little... Just stop, breathe.
Yeah.
Close the world out.
Not panicky, just tired.
Oh, yeah. Well, I get where I get less comfortable when people are close to me. Like, I'm like, okay, Jacob, you gotta like, I need a clear exit and just a few seconds to like wind down. I can't believe you're going down in there.
Andrew is polishing off the very last bits of the cave. Its lowest regions are small and compact. Once completed, we simply turn around and head out.
It's also fun to try to film it.
Oh, man.
Are you going? Good grief! You got space?
I do.
Well,
All right, I think I made it to the end. Let me squeeze in and take a look around.
I don't even think I can get in your second room here.
Do you have to do a roll here?
Yeah, it's
take
just
the
like
butt
you
rock
are.
on the butt.
It's just easier to push yourself up on that rock than it was trying to get over it. See that spike rock below Andrew's head is giving us fits because you have to sit on it going down.
Yep. Gravity just pulls you into it.
This might be a worse idea than I thought.
That'll work. There's rocks in my face.
Yeah, there's.
Right there.
I'm also kind of in your face. You're gonna really have to sit in my lap here.
Just gotta twist my body upwards. Oh, there's butt rock.
Yeah, see, it's much better. You can get over it quickly.
Yep.
My legs are fine.
So
You can
I'm
get
just gonna-
through. Oh, you made it, yeah.
I'm just gonna snake up there.
Your torso's basically through there.
I'm gonna get an arm up.
This is awesome. If somebody else filmed this, they'd be like, the world's worst cavers.
All right, I made it past you.
Wow, you did. That's amazing.
I mean, my feet still gotta get some traction down there where you are. I gotta get feet gravity right here.
So that's
There we go.
Andrew's bum. So we're good friends now.
All right, I just get up the seat. Ugh. What's out?
I'm here, and there he is. Beautiful.
And I'm up. Hi.
There he is. See, that last hole's hard, huh?
It is.
To me, that was tough.
Whew.
Okay, we're done, and I'm gonna let him film me sliding out that hole. Perfect. I guess maybe because I'm tired. So, and then get one arm out.
I always go the other arm, but
Yeah, I don't care as long as I can get a hold of something. Oh, that pocket keeps sketching. Oh, I'm rolling a rock up underneath my bottom. You know how it rolls with you and wedges you in?
yeah.
Oh, that one we were using for leverage. The trail goes through this cave. So Andrew's up there going through the cave. The trail comes off this hill and goes through this. It's mostly a cove, but I gotta watch my footing because it's not very easy. It's very steep right here. There's Andrew up there. Your little face. That's pretty tough. We're done.
Yeah, definitely done. Going home, warm, dude.
Cereal, apparently.
My
I go in?
Pull his feet through.
Oh, I think I see.
Yeah.
I was going in for the dead end there.
Right. We had this. Yeah, we had to sit where you're sitting and work on the rock where your feet are.
Oh wow.
It sucked. Everybody take a look at that big flat rock down there we pushed out the way. He's gone!
Be careful with that crack before my feet got stuck.
Yeah, and you don't want to dislodge the rocks above your head.
Yeah,
See those bad boys?
that's a comforting thought.
Well, that's the whole cave above you.
Yeah. For a couple minutes.
We've had some problems. We had a rock fall. It's very dangerous right now, but I think we had to rebuild the bridge, so Jacob's coming through. Don't touch nothing. There are people bleeding. It was scary. Okay. Do you think it was best going on your belly like that? Or did you go sideways?
Sideways.
Okay. You're gonna have to turn on a seated position and then I'll pull you out.
I feel like it might be here because that's where I was in a car crash and I cut my head. You're gonna go.
Oh, you had scar tissue?
Yeah, right.
You want to move your hair? Oh, you got you got a few. You had pressure there, but it's right here.
Oh, okay.
See?
It's on the opposite side. Okay, so it's not scar
Yeah.
tissue.
I don't know if that was a scrape or just pressure from the rock.
Yeah.
That's good. Man, I'm surprised. That was shockingly scary. So we had an incident in the cave where we were digging through an area that we had formerly dug through, and the rocks are a little sketchy. This happens sometimes, but some of the rocks cut loose on a friend of ours and kind of put some pressure on him. He was okay. We didn't know if the whole cave would come down, and it was a bit of a situation because I was the only one outside. Jacob and two of our friends were stuck in the room below, and I just turned this on because I wanted Jacob to know what was it like being in the room.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I could dig out, but I work from what I've experienced well under pressure, and I just comforted him, and then I went up. Pulling him out was hard though.
So I was working from the top trying to dig him out, and Jacob was working from the bottom, and we're trying not to set rocks loose. So Jacob and I were both building little rock towers. You build little rock steps. We didn't take video because that would be rude, but we built little rock steps to try to create a beam so that the rocks wouldn't collapse more because there's tons of rocks.
And then we're like, well, we can get him out by pulling, he wedges up the ceiling, the cow wedges up the ceiling, but it's either the ceiling's gonna fall on him, he's gonna die, or he's just gonna get pulled out and the rubble's gonna fall.
Right. Jacob would have been trapped.
And I would have been trapped, but I pulled him out, the ceiling fell, we braced it back up, and we had to scoot through very slowly.
Maybe I'll make graphics. So Jacob pulled him out by his legs, and the ceiling came down and pinned his hair in. He was pretty
he was pretty bloody, messed up.
In front of me. And so once we got him in there, Jacob and I worked to reprop the passage, dig it back out under this big pit of rubble at the bottom of a cave.
3,000-pound rock.
It was bigger than that.
He was bigger than that.
It was the whole cave.
Yeah.
And then we had to convince them to come back through.
Oh, he was shaking.
Rock.
He was like, he's like, I don't want to go back through. We're like, gosh, that was a hard trip.
So you want to be a caver? That was a real situation where I'm gonna have to go home and think about the kind of caving that I do. Honestly.
Yeah.
That's scary.
That situation will change how I think about caves now.
Yeah.
Seriously.
That kind of cave.
That kind of cave. Yeah, Talus.
Yeah. We'll just do Little Red River for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, just that one cave.
He was really brave, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I would not have liked that.
I
because immediately you're like, can these people save me? I would have been screaming.
Like immediately his arm went up and held it up, but you can hold that many pounds for a couple seconds when you have adrenaline. Yeah. What is that? 10 seconds, but then boy, you're gonna be wobbly. Sorry.
Yeah, that was awful. That was awful. Well, good for them. Okay.
All right.